was a claim that Asmongold was walking back his support of Trump, and funny enough, the Holy Land.
I've been very critical of Trump regularly. If you look at any of my commentary discussing things that he's done, you'll see that I'm extremely critical of him, even more so recently since the Epstein stuff. So this is just, it's again, just the typical Reddit, one-dimensional thinking, because, you know, you couldn't vote for Kamala Harris. If she was going to do something, she would have. So, yeah, you didn't even vote? Of course I didn't vote. Why would I vote if I don't feel like the candidate represents my viewpoints and my values to a degree that I feel confident voting for them? And I think that I've been proven right. I have been. I think I've been proven right with that. And I voted for this? Yeah. I mean, if I had known he was going to do this, I would have voted for him. I would have. Like, I 100%. I didn't vote for Donald Trump, but if I did, I would say that I voted for this. This is better than watching. I've been waiting for this to happen ever since BLM. This is what I voted for? Well, I'll tell you guys, how many of you guys that voted for Trump, you're getting even, it's even better than what you would hope for. You know he wrote this. Yep, this is what I voted for? Yep. To Iran, support for the Houthi terrorists must end immediately. Beware, because America will hold you fully accountable and we won't be nice about it. Hell will rain down upon you like nothing you have ever seen before. What I voted for Trump to do was like what he did with the DEI stuff on day one. What I voted for him to do is what he did with, like, for example, Iran. You didn't vote? Yeah, exactly. But I would have voted, if I would have voted, that would have been what I voted for. Did Trump earn your vote by now? If I could go back in time and vote for him, I absolutely would. I did not think that he was going to go this hard at all.
Now, I know what you're thinking. It might look a little bad for Asmongold right now, but surely there is not another clip out there that makes him look just as bad, if not worse. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no, I lied. There is. Here you go.
We have featured more than 1,000 anti-Semites on our platforms. 1,000. Feature them publicly, clearly, and with evidence. The results speak for themselves.
The evidence, by the way, is like maliciously edited clips and things like that. Everybody who's part of the America First agenda should view being listed on this website as a qualification to run for office. If you get listed on this website as being an enemy of the goals of Israel, then you are actually America First. Like, you can't say this about Palestine, you can't say this about Israel, and somebody who's an activist for this is going to be criticized in this way. It's ridiculous. They try to dox, mislabel, defame, slander, and misrepresent anybody who goes against their interests, and then creating a chilling effect across the entire country to prevent negative discourse about a country. They only have the power that you let them have. And so if you see something like this happening, you can just simply get enough people together and then make it stop happening. But AIPAC pays them so much, you have to get a lot of people together. Yeah, it's by the way, that's going to happen. It's going in that direction, and they can't stop it. People don't want their country run by a foreign power. And I think that it's snowballing very, very, very fast.
That Mahmoud Khalil is removable under the Secretary of State Marco Rubio's assertion that his continued presence and his actions in the United States actually compromise foreign policy and political priorities. That's very stunning, because that is actually the only thing that she ruled on today. She did not rule on the other allegations that were raised by DHS, that he allegedly misrepresented information on his green card application.
None of that matters. It doesn't have to matter. Like, they can just deport him for whatever reason they want. That's what the rules say. I said this at the beginning. Everybody was getting mad at me for saying this, but like, it's a fucking fact. Yeah, that's what the rules say. That's fucked up, though. No, it's not.
What I do is revoke visas, and it's very simple. A visa is not a right. It is a privilege. People apply for student visas to come into the United States and study.
That's right. Get the fuck out, bro. Get them the fuck out. This is what I voted for. It's crazy that left-wing people have gotten flanked so bad that this is now a position that they have to fight against.
Is that what Ms. Ostorg did?
We're not going to give you a visa.
Is that what she did? Come on, Mr.
Look
Secretary.
how mad he is. I think he hit his enraged face.
He did. Come on, Mr. Secretary.
And every single one of these cases, the factors are different.
Senator,
the bottom line is, if you're coming here to stir up trouble on our campuses, we will deny you a visa. And if you have a
First
visa
Amendment
and we
applies
find you,
to
we'll
people
revoke
living in the United States?
And we're going to do more.
It shouldn't. If I could go back in time and vote for him, I absolutely would. I did not think that he was going to go this hard at all. For protest, what makes a protest unlawful? The refusal to disperse when the police tell you to disperse. And the, like, restricting access and freedom of movement in a public place. Impeding travel, yeah. It's very simple. It's so simple. Roadblocks and the scope of the protest is big. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like this is like a national event. Yeah, this is a national event. It's a really big fucking deal. And so, like, I think this transcends like a small protest or whatever. I mean, this is a direct protest against the government. And also, like, I'm sure that, I mean, and also this is mainly at night, right? I mean, you're looking at a lot of this at night, so there's probably not as many people driving around. Like, obviously it's not good to block traffic, but I feel like that's not really, like, the entire city, the entire country is being shut down, right?
He actually, oddly enough, made a response on the same day. And, well...
Yeah. Asmongold is backtracking his support for Trump and Israel as their approval nosedives. Despite a year of daily praise, Asmongold...
A year of daily praise. It's crazy that this account is called Disinformation Tracker. I think that it's accurate because the entire account tracks disinformation by posting it every day. It's not true. Yep, it's just simply not true.
Now claims he never trusted Trump. And he says protesting Israel's America first, despite prior calls for protesters to be jailed and deported.
So this entire idea that I'm just like warming up to the idea of being hostile towards Israel, or not even hostile, but just, you know, not wanting to support Israel as America. I mean, this is just, it's just a factually untrue statement. And all you have to do is look at my videos and you'll immediately see that's true. What he's saying is, look at this, watch this. Right. This was crazy.
Become Iran's useful idiots.
Get ready. Right. Get ready. Jesus. Jesus. He's got a point? No. He's, well, part of what he's saying is true. No, it is.
That's amazing.
And see, I've been consistent about this the entire time.
I think we're at least seeing the cracks of Asmongold's quote-unquote consistency at this point in time. It's standing on a little bit of glue, you know, a little bit of Elmer's glue right here. It's not the best, but hasn't completely fallen apart. I mean, personally, I don't really have much against Asmongold other than, you know, the little fibs here and there. Do I think he's the worst MAGA quote-unquote grifter? The only reason the grifting term would even be applied here is because he might just jump off the ship. He's definitely leaving enough little wiggle room to get out, you know, if things get too bad. At least I think you guys can even see that, where the seeds are being planted as a little bit of an escape route just in case things go left, which they probably will, considering, I mean, it's always sunny in Magadelphia. But that's pretty much it for this. We'll go ahead and get more updates on my favorite streamer, Asmongold, as they become ready. And guys, until next time, send a like, share the video, and remember, Sen and Christ are kings.